Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is not an Arty, this is an E25. It's a Tier 7 premium German tank destroyer, and it's located on the south spawn of Serene Coast under the command of TheUnluckyLeprechaun. And he is an Arty player, and he's on an off day. He's playing his tank destroyers this time, and this is a particularly OP tank with a 75mm gun. Game started. Now, does 135 alpha, penetration 150, and it's particularly annoying because it has a very quick reload, 2.37 seconds. It's also got incredible camo rating, and that means that it can actually hide away from the enemy, shoot them repeatedly, taking away all their hit points in short order, and before they know it, they're out the game. And all he has to do is sit in a bush and annoy the enemy. It's also particularly difficult to hit these things because they are very narrow at distance, but they are very accurate and very quick to shoot. Well, he's looking for a target to shoot at, and nothing's turned up on the peninsula yet, but there's almost a certainty that the enemy tanks are going to turn up. He's not using the bush mechanic at the moment, but he'll probably pull back the moment he needs to shoot, use the bush mechanic and take those enemy tanks out one by one. Well, some of his teammates are actually making their way down the peninsula right now. We've got a King Tiger captured, a T-3485M, and first target's turned up at T-43. Well, he fired at that moment whilst the T-43 was obscured by the bush, so he was okay, he wasn't spotted. No sixth sense gone off. And there's a T-29 over there, American Tier 7 heavy tank. Difficult to kill those things unless you get the right places. He's popped his head out again. Ah, yes, he got it into the side, which is a weak spot, really. It was a good shot, very good shot, right on the corner of the front, but he wasn't seen. He's just too far away from that T-49. If you look at the range circles, you can see so it's about 400 meters, which is well beyond the view range of that T-29. In fact, actually slightly more than 400 meters. There's a big battle going on there at the moment with the heavies, and the Unlucky Leprechaun will just sit here for the moment and wait for the enemy to either win against his own guys, or if his own guys are killed, his own guys win, then he'll just follow them up. Well, KV2 coming round to the right. I saw him coming round to the right. There he is. And you know the weak spot on that is either through the lower plate or just underneath the gun. Just underneath the gun. And look at that. 3 shots and the KV2 is toast. Lovely. And that's opened up the way for our KV2 to move around the enemy and get to the other side. Shoot the T-29 in the rear. Oh, IS meets a fiery end. Now the enemy does have an OI. We've seen that, and they all seem to be doing rather well, too well, on the west side of the map. And I think Unlucky Leprechaun's looking at his mini-map and realising I need to get back to the cap, or this game is going to be over rather quickly when the enemy caps out to win. He's also worried about losing his Arty. There's only one heavy tank at 45 TP, and there's the first of the enemy mediums coming in, just taking out our Hummel. There's our other Hummel. What's he doing there? Now, was that M4 trying to interfere? I think he was trying to interfere with that Arty. Well, the Unlucky Leprechaun's not going to let a medium tank on his own team troll one of our Artys. Oh, well, we've lost our Hummel anyway. It's killed by the enemy Cromwell. Here is the enemy Cromwell just behind us. Oh, we've taken around, but we put one into the Cromwell. Now we're going to face them, and our fire rate will outmatch his, and we'll be able to take him out before he can take us out. That's it, he's gone. Now, the Super Jumbo is engaging this VK, but we can sit at the side and finish him off. Nice. He has taken some damage though. Took 2 shots from the Cromwell. In fact, actually, I think it was 3 shots from the Cromwell. So just check the damage log. Yes, in fact, actually, it was 4 shots from the Cromwell, and he took some ram damage as well. Now there's an AMX M445 further up on the west side as far as we know, and a T71. Super Jumbo's got very low health, so he's not going to be very much help. Well, rather than go into a defensive position and wait for the T71 to turn up, he's going to go aggressive and try and find the enemy. Nobody up when we went crested the railway lines. Oh. I think the T71 is going to be the one we don't really want to come across. We can take out that M445 with just 2 shots, and there he is. Also aim, one in, go for the other. Oh, we didn't kill him in the next shot, but that does. Amazing. 3 shots it took to kill the M445. But I suppose I shouldn't really be say it's amazing, because after all, the 2 of those rolls were high rolls, or at least, no, one of them was a high roll. After all, it is only 135 alpha. Oh, and there's the tank that we didn't really want to meet. It's the T71, and he's 63% health. Oh, what? He's actually on his side. This is perfect. Now we can just get rid of him quickly, but there's 2 enemy Arty in the game. They will be firing in this direction very shortly, so kill this T71, and yes, now move, because enemy Arty should be firing, and they didn't. That probably means they couldn't fire. They're either relocating or they're too busy trying to fend off the tanks that are coming in from the peninsula. So, let's find these Arty. 5 kills, 1 more as a Top Gun. Just need to find them. Okay, he's using the railway line embankment for the approach. Coming in through the trees. Nobody yet. Should be any second. Here's one. And we found the other one. Oh, didn't get a good shot the first time round. Oh, and the Hummel's got us with a shotgun. Now we can finish him off, but will we get the M44 as well? We're going for it. 1 in. 2, he's probably going to shoot us any second. And, oh, well, he got the Pascucci's. And, oh, T78 found us. Shot us in the rear. But he is the last remaining enemy. And that was 7 kills, so we got the Top Gun. But I'm not sure if we picked up any other medals other than the Pascucci's. And the T78 is gone, so that's the end of the game. Wow. Well, very fast and furious towards the end, and just 7 kills, and one after the other, bang, bang, bang. And that T71, that was so funny to find him on his side. That was one of the key enemy tanks. If he'd stayed upright, it would have been very difficult to win. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's a first-class tanker for the Unlucky Leprechaun in the E25. He got a Bruiser, a Duelist, and a 5 for effect out of the minor medals. Out of the epic ones, he picked up a Pascucci's medal for killing those last 2 Arty at the end of the game. I thought that M44 was about to shotgun him. The Hummel did get a shotgun into him, though, and that was rather unfortunate, but I think it's because he fluffed that shot on the approach, and if only he'd actually held fire until he was over the rise, I think he might have had a chance, but that Hummel was already turning to meet him at the moment that he arrived. High Caliber for getting the highest damage, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He ended up 7. If only he'd actually stayed alive, he could have killed that T78 to pick up a Redley Walters as well, and that would have been very nice indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go, top of the table, 2,881 hit points of damage. The next highest score was King Tiger captured with 2,094. And after that, it's actually the Spa Panzer who managed to get 1,856. When it came to kills, yeah, no one was near him. 7 kills. Next highest was less than half of his score. 3 kills, and the King Tiger got 2. And when it came to base XP, well over the top, but not enough for an ace tanker. And the reason for that, obviously, is that the E25 is very well played by a lot of people, and they do pick up things like Radley Walters quite commonly in the E25, and as a result, in order to get an ace tanker, you have to do considerably better than 1,249. I think probably you're looking at around about 1,300 to 1,400 base XP in order to get an ace tanker. It's that good. But a lot of people do have them, and they have a lot of fun in them, and certainly the Unlucky Leprechaun had a great game there. If you look at detail, he fired 28 rounds, got 26 direct hits, 26 penetrations. As I said, it's a very good gun, good penetration, fast fire rate. Damage of 2,000 881 hit points, of which 533 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits from the enemy. 5 of them were penetrations. The armor's not so great on the E25, but it is good angled from the front, and 1 non-penetration and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. That was the shot from the Hummel at the end. He blocked damage of 220 hit points in total, spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 7, and did 165 hit points of damage assistance. That might have been spotting as well. On a premium count, he earned 50,224 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply, and consumables, took away 40,506 credits. So it shows you the E25 is a good earner. It's well worth the money you have to pay to get one, but yes, it is a good earner. Received 1,249 XP, 7,496 emissions payout, and 375 because this is a premium vehicle, and on top of that he had a personal reserve bonus running as well. So he actually picked up in the end 9,745 experience points from that game. It's a high load. So, a great game there by the Unlucky Leprechaun in the E25. Just a pity that he did get killed at the end by the T78. That would have been so nice if he picked up the Radleys, but on this occasion it wasn't to be. But I'm sure he will come back with a replay sometime in the future where he did get the Radleys, or something even better still. So, thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. We get great replays all the time, and hit the notification bell for when the next video goes up. Thanks for watching.